Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Cam Jennings coming at you on behalf of EpicConversions.com. I want to welcome you to another episode of Index Card Insights. I'm doing this from vacation right now. I'm actually at a cabin in a remote part of southeastern Ohio, in the hills at the base of the Appalachian Mountains. So I actually don't have internet right now, and I'm recording this to my phone to distribute to you guys later on this week when I get back into town. But I want to give you some tips today. But anyways, I want to talk to you about something that people talk to me about all the time. People ask me about this a lot. It's kind of like a reoccurring. And if you guys can't hear me that well, it's because there's like a rainstorm that was going on, and I think it's starting to clear up a little bit now. But it was like crazy. Anyways, so I apologize for the audio. Anyways, so people ask me a lot about how to get started, and when it comes to getting started online, I think that the question, this question is nuanced, all right? Because there's two kinds of people looking to get started, all right? There's two kinds of people, and one of those people kind of make me roll my eyes a little bit. And I'll tell you why. Because here are the two kinds of people that are looking to get started, and they're asking me how to get started, all right? One is the kind of person that isn't serious enough about getting started, right? They want to get started, but they don't want it like they need to want it in order to succeed, if that makes sense. They kind of want it. It's like the person who wants to lose weight, but like they don't want to lose weight enough to like deprive themselves of like a pepperoni pizza on a Saturday night. You know what I mean? Like they're constantly starting diets and breaking up diets. People are like that when it comes to online businesses too. They're constantly starting to kind of get into it, but not, they're not serious enough to really commit to it the way they need to commit to it to see success. At least in my experience. My experience with finding success online has been one of being very committed to what I'm doing. Like when things don't go the way I want them to go, I adjust and I keep moving. And that's been kind of the story of my online journey. Adjustment, moving, and like it never stops. So like I think that takes a degree of commitment. So I got two different kinds of people asking me how to get started. The ones who aren't that serious and they think that they're missing some kind of secret key, some kind of secret component, and if they could just find it, then they'd be able to figure it out. And that's the same thing that keeps the weight loss industry in business year after year after year. People feel like they're looking for the right thing, and I think it's more like they feel like they're looking for the right thing that'll work for them. You know what I mean? People generally know how to lose weight, eat less, exercise, right? Well, people generally know the main culprits that'll help them make money online. It's just like they're not in love with a lot of them, and they're having trouble staying committed to a lot of them. So they're always looking for some kind of secret element that it's going to allow them to do it, And for those people, I don't know that I can help them. But for the other kind of person that's looking to get started, they just legitimately want to make sure they get started on the right foot, right? And they're okay. They're not afraid of a little hard work, and they're not afraid of commitment. They just want to make sure they're moving in the right direction, right? And for those people, I can help you. So what are the three things I always tell people to focus on? The first thing I tell people to focus on is list building and email marketing, right? That's the first thing. I just did a podcast about list building and the different kinds of leads, so I won't go into that. But list building and email marketing is a critical skill if you want to do online business. For everybody who does any kind of business right now in the world generally is focused on email lists. And if they're not, they probably should be. That's just the way of the world right now. An email list is a very, very valuable asset. So if you want to do an online business, you want to start an online business, you should make a critical focus on email marketing and list building. That's the first thing I tell people to focus on. Because the thing is, there's a lot of skills, right? There's a lot of skills that you can learn and that you should learn if you want to be successful online. But 3 of them, when you're first getting started, what are the 3 skills that you should really focus on? The first one is email marketing and list building. And I combine those 2 skills into one thing because they go together. That's just the way it is. They go together. There's no email marketing without list building. There's no list building without email marketing. They go together like, fire and firewood. So that's the first one. The second one I would tell you is low ticket continuity. Okay. And the reason I say low ticket continuity is because it serves kind of a different purpose than high ticket continuity and mid ticket continuity. Mid ticket continuity and high ticket continuity are a little bit more about profits and making a lot more money quicker. But low ticket continuity kind of serves a different purpose. For me, the low ticket continuity program serves as a financial foundation. It's a predictable amount of income that you will make every single month. You might have a few people leave, you might have a few people come, but for the most part, you can predict this income every single month with the low ticket continuity program. It falls below a pain threshold when it comes to spending for a lot of people. Most people don't miss the $5 or $10 a month. This is going to inspire people to stay just to see what you're going to do. Even if they miss a few months, even if they don't check in on your thing regularly, they're going to stick around just to see what you're going to do. So what this does is this kind of fosters this environment of people staying longer. And as a result, this kind of creates this financial foundation for your online business. So to me, the second big skill you should focus on is continuity with an emphasis on low ticket continuity at first. And this is just, like I said, to create this financial foundation so that you're not like hustling so much from thing to thing to thing to thing with this kind of like sense of desperation, just trying to get anything to work, right? Desperation is not great, It's good to have your back against the wall a little bit because that kind of pressure can help you achieve great things. However, just flat out desperation usually repels money. If you're just trying a bunch of things that compromise you morally, compromise you ethically, a bunch of things that you probably wouldn't even try if you weren't like just desperate to make money, you don't want to be doing that stuff. It just repels money. And what it does is it opens you up to be exploited by people who know what you want, and they'll like try to offer you everything you want and just rip you off. So the second thing I would learn is continuity with an emphasis on low ticket. So what have we got so far? The first skill I tell you is list building and email marketing. The second skill you should be focusing on is low ticket with an emphasis on, continuity with an emphasis on low ticket continuity. And then the third thing that you should be focused on is prolific and impactful content publishing. Prolific and impactful content publishing. What do I mean by that? Okay, by prolific, I mean early and often, right? I mean you're doing it often, okay? And by impactful, I mean that the content you put out there, it actually, like, people actually get something out of it. It makes a difference for people. Now, to create impactful content, generally what's required is a little bit of entertainment value and a little bit of actionable value, right? Some kind of takeaway, some kind of lesson, or some kind of step-by-step. These things are required to make it actionable. And then with, entertainment value, generally people err on the side of story. But you can do other things besides just storytelling. But ideally, to make the content impactful, you want some kind of entertainment value and some kind of actionable content in there. And these things together create this impactful style of content. Now, prolific. How do you make it prolific? How do you publish this kind of content early and often? It helps to put yourself on a schedule, Now, don't get me wrong. When I say prolific, impactful content publishing, I mean free content as well as paid content. Both of those kinds of content should be prolific and impactful. it helps to put yourself on a schedule. You can say, I'm going to publish, one piece of free content a week, 2 pieces of free content a week, 3 pieces of free content a week, whatever. You can say, I'm going to publish 1 new product a month, paid content a month. Whatever it is, whatever you can afford to do as far as your time, the point is understanding that you need to be prolific and you need to be impactful with your content. That's the main thing. It's like G.I. Joe, knowing is half the battle. It doesn't do any good for you to be prolific with your content creation and like take all these shortcuts to get a bunch of content out there and like your content sucks. It doesn't matter, right? Your content needs to matter, all right? And I say it needs to be impactful. That doesn't mean you need to have the best graphics. That doesn't mean that you need to, have the best audio, video, the best whatever. I mean, look at me. I'm in a remote location. I'm recording this to my phone. There's a storm blowing through. This isn't the best graphical anything, but the content I'm providing here is actually impactful. I'm actually giving you something of value right now. And the entertainment value, if we think about this video we're looking at right now, my entertainment value is not really the fact that I'm telling you a story in this particular video. I've turned my background into the entertainment value. This place that I'm at right now, this remote location, this has become like the entertainment value. Now some people might say that's not very entertaining. It doesn't need to be the most entertaining thing in the world. It just needs to be kind of interesting. This tells a story all on its own. I've turned the background into a character in my video here. So anyways, now obviously you could say, well, that doesn't work as well for audio. You're right, it doesn't. Now people can hear the storm in the background on audio, so that helps a little bit, but you're right. Index Card Insights has always been primarily meant to be like a video thing, and the audio was secondary, even though I love audio. But yeah, no, that's what I mean. And another thing I would say about that is it's not always going to be perfect. The main thing to know is that you need impactful and prolific content. So these are the 3 things that I would say when you're first getting started. Okay, and so again, let me reiterate: list building, email marketing, continuity with an emphasis on low ticket, prolific and impactful content. Okay, you're not going to get it all perfect, but the fact that these are the skills you need to be working on, you try to get a little bit better every day, and that's how you do it, right? Anyways, check it out. I got a free offer for you right now. It's over there at epicconversions.com. Okay, it's called 12 Secrets. It's all about artificial intelligence and how to succeed and thrive in this new era of high technology. It's got 12 secrets on artificial intelligence for you over there. You're going to love it. And it comes with a giveaway license. So be sure to get over there and check it out. That's at epicconversions.com. That's epicconversions.com. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace, everybody.